So we're going to jump into the numbers here for the first 60 days of 2026, okay? Hello, I'm Michael Martin, owner and broker in charge of the Lake Company on beautiful Lake Keowee in Upstate, South Carolina. Thank you for joining me for my March 2026 Lake Keowee video blog. This is my 194th Lake Keowee video blog. As always, I'm coming to you from my full-time residence, the White Farmhouse on the northern part of Lake Keowee that was built in 1884. 25 years. This starts my 25th year selling Lake Keowee, and over 700 closed transaction sides that I've personally done myself on the lake. So if you're watching my video and whether you're a buyer or seller, and if you're looking for an experienced agent who does this day in and day out, this is all I do for 25 years, please pick up the phone and call me or text me, email me, however you want to get a hold of me. I'll be more than happy to try to answer questions for you and figure out how I can be able to help you moving forward in 2026 and beyond, okay? All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at our current inventory. Active waterfront lots, we have 48 lots for sale today on Lake Keowee. All right, so let me take a little detour here. I want to talk to you about those 48 lots. Not all 48, but just want to break down a couple of things for you, okay? So out of those 48 lots, we've got 18 of those that are under $300,000. Listen, you don't really get anything decent on the lake now for under 300 grand. Things under 300 grand, or some of them are non-dockable because of environmental issues, shallow water, steep, ravines in the middle of them, you know, those type things. So really $300,000 and under don't get much on the lake. So I'm going to take those out. So that's going to give us 30 waterfront lots for sale on MLS. All right, so let's break it down a little bit more. If you're a Cliffs Reserve buyer, I got a lot I can show you. 20 of those 30 are in the Cliffs and the Reserve. So if you'd like to see some of those, pick up the phone, call me. Be more than happy to show you property. If you're a seller, you're thinking about selling in those neighborhoods, be more than happy to talk to you. If we take those out, we had 30, take out the 20 for the Cliffs Reserve. What are we down to? 10. 10 waterfront lots for sale as of today is March the 5th on Lake Keowee. Above $300,000 and outside the Cliffs and the Reserve. 10. All right, think about that. 10, we've got about 350, 60 miles of dockable water on Lake Keowee. Of course, we go in a circle, north to south, east to west, but it's a circle. Think about that. That's, you know, it's like driving from here to probably the Florida state line where you would have 10 available waterfront lots that would be sale, or 10 available properties that would be for sale. So inventory is just so small now, okay? So therefore, inventory small, driving the pricing up. So we're going to continue to see the pricing on these waterfront lots, you know, continue to go higher unless something really gets crazy with you know what we have going on right now overseas. And we'll kind of have to watch that through the year. But still, inventory levels on waterfront lots, good stuff, is really low, okay? So 48, last year, same time frame, we had 49, okay? We've sold 8 year to date. Last year, we sold 15. Average list price, $968,000. Last year, $595,000. Average sale price, $923,000. Last year, $555,000. Medium list price was $914,000. Medium sale price, $862,000. Sell price to list price is about 94.8%. So that's about a 5.2% haircut from list price to sell price. Days on the market's about 125 days. Last year was about 139, okay? All right, so let's move into our waterfront homes and see where we are, okay? All right, active. We've got 64 active waterfront homes, and we've picked up inventory in the first 60 days of this year compared to last year, okay? Got 49 for sale last year, 64 this year, 49 last year. We've sold 18 year to date. We've sold 19 year to date last year, same time frame. Average list price, $3.4 million. Last year, $2.5 million. Average sale price, $3.2 million. Last year, $2.345 million. Medium list price, $2.8 million. Medium sale price, $2.6 million. Sale price to list price is 95.1%. Last year was also 95.1%. Days on the market, 138 this year. Last year was 90 days. And our average cost per square foot, same time frame last year, was about $458 a square. We're about $620 a square this year on average on our cost per square foot, okay? So we're over that. See, this will be the second time we were over that $600 a square foot sell price here on Lake Keowee. So that number continues to climb on your average cost per square foot here on Lake Keowee, okay? So great information. Of course, now we're only averaging numbers for 60 days. So these numbers, you know, like the Waterfront homes, average list price was 3.4. Last year was 2.5. Of course, we're doing the same thing last year. We're still averaging smaller numbers, but as we go through the year, we'll kind of see where we go in those numbers and kind of see where they're going to settle in. And we can look at that more about halfway through the year and then at the end of the year, okay? So great information. If you're a waterfront lot buyer, boy, don't have many choices at all, but call me though. I'll see what I can do to try to help. Waterfront home buyer, I think we're going to continue to see more inventory this year. If you watch my January video blog, I said I think I predict about 200 home sales this year on the lake. Now with what we have going on, I'm not sure if that's going to be the number, but we'll just kind of have to play it by ear because I'm sure we're going to be in a little pause for a little bit. But Keowee has always rebounded exceptionally well over the years through everything that's going on in the market in 08 and COVID and everything else, you know, in between. So Keowee has always been very resilient when it comes to sales and desirability and people wanting to be here, okay? So I'm not worried about that at all. I don't think you should be either, okay? So with all that being said, thanks again for allowing me to come into your home today or wherever you might be watching me and take a few minutes to watch the video. Again, 25 years. This year's my 25th year selling Lake Keowee. 700 plus closed transactions that I've done all by myself. Those aren't any other agent's numbers. Those are all mine. So really a lot of production there, but day in and day out, this is what I do. Very knowledgeable of the lake. Be more than try to help you if you're a buyer or seller in the marketplace, okay? Again, I'm Michael Martin. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. And I'll be back to you first, second week of April with the first quarter sales of 2026. Thanks for watching.